I do? There has to be some way out of this. Any suggestions?
Well, look at the bright side. At least you have a choice.
True. A choice? You mean choice 1, I upset my mother so badly she'll never speak to me again? Or choice 2, I upset a guy I really like, and not just any guy, but someone who happens to be an actual prince? That's not a choice, that's a train wreck.
Okay, I know Lily can be a drama queen, but this time she really does have a dilemma. And to be honest, I don't think any of us can help her. It all started a few weeks ago when we dropped into her mother's boutique.
Haven't seen much of you lately, darling. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, things.
Oh, yes, things. They do get in the way, don't they? We used to spend such a lot of time together.
Not again, please.
We went to movies, went shopping, went on walks, and now we do hardly anything. Why is that?
You know how it is. School, homework, the castle. It's not like I don't want to spend time with you.
I know exactly what Lily means. Much as you love your parents, you get to a stage where you really need some personal space. And let's face it, parents can be pretty embarrassing. Take my mum, for instance. Sometimes I really think she hasn't registered yet that I'm actually several years past my 10th birthday.
Hello, sweetheart.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Sorry, darling, but you forgot a few things. Here's your lunch. I know how hungry you get.
Mum, please.
Here's a hat and sunscreen. And here's a jumper, just in case it gets cold later.
Okay, thanks, Mum. You can go now.
There's a spare pair of underwear, just in case, you know, accidents.
Mum! At times like this, Mum can be seriously cringe-making. If only she could be like other girls' parents. Like Tina, for instance.
Anyway, I must tell you that I've had a brilliant idea.
You have?
Yes, I thought you and we could go on a mother-daughter weekend.
Not another one of those hideous workshops where you sit around in groups pretending to be open and honest with each other.
Nothing of the sort. We catch a train to Berlin, see a show, go shopping, have some fun. What do you think?
Actually, that sounds, yeah, nice.
Not just nice, awesome.
Oh, you're welcome to come too, Sam. That goes without saying.
No, thanks, but this is your weekend. No gate crashing from me.
So what do you think, darling? How about we make it in 4 weeks' time?
Okay, why not? Thank you, Mommy.
Wonderful. So I booked the tickets right away.
Yep.
So it looked like Lily and Tina were all set. Then, just a couple of days before the big trip...
Oh, no. This can't be right.
What can't be?
The summer solstice is next weekend.
So?
It's the summer ball. I forgot I'm supposed to be in Berlin with Mummy.
Summer ball? Is this a big deal?
It's huge. All the old families in Germany will be there.
Including Carl Christoph?
Especially Karl Christoph. But it's not just that. If I don't go, people will think the von Hasenbuchs are either too poor or too arrogant.
Not a good look, huh?
We'll be social outcasts for the rest of the century.
That's a long time.
As Lily and Tina are going on a girls' weekend away, I thought, why can't we do the same?
Because we're not girls?
No, I mean, why don't we have a camping weekend away? It'll be a great chance for you to see the German countryside, and with an experienced outdoors man to guide you.
Who's that?
Me, of course. All my old camping gear. This brings back memories. Huh? Hiking through the wilderness. Living off the land.
I never picked you as the outdoor type, Barry.
Oh, yes. You haven't seen the real Germany till you've been roughing it in the woods. The weekend forecast is excellent, so what do you say?
Actually, I hadn't thought that I would...
That's the spirit. I knew an Australian wouldn't pass up an opportunity like this. It'll be fun!
Sounds great.
Okay, let's make a list of what we need. The first law of camping, Ben. Always make a list.
Just tell your mother the truth. She'll understand.
She won't. She thinks the summer ball is just a display of social snobbery.
And is it?
Well, yes, but that's not the point. We should still be represented, and it's still fun.
Then tell her how much it means to you.
How can I? She'll think I'm rejecting her. You know what mothers are like.
Look, just say you mixed up the dates and ask to do the Berlin trip another time. I bet she'll agree.
Well, I suppose it's worth a try. Come in with me, Sam.
I don't know. Your mum might think we're ganging up on her.
We are ganging up on her. It's the only way I'll get her to agree.
Good luck.
Hey, what a nice surprise. To what do I owe this honor?
Well, we were just passing and, you know... Lily?
Actually, Mummy, I wanted to ask you about our trip to Berlin.
It's all booked and paid for. We leave Saturday morning at 9.
It's all paid for?
Yes, why? Nothing is wrong, is it?
No, not at all. It's just that I remembered something.
Yes?
I've discovered that this weekend has a rather special event on.
You know.
You do?
And you're going to it. Ta-da! Front row seats at the Berlin Fashion Show.
Front row? But they're like gold. How did you get them?
It wasn't easy, but this is such a special weekend. I had to do it. This is the event you're talking about, right?
Yes. Yes, that's it, all right. It's like you read my mind.
Well, I am your mother, aren't I?
How did it go?
It could have been worse.
And it could have been better.
So I guess that means that you didn't tell her then?
How could I? She was so excited, I couldn't bear to let her down.
So, what happens now?
I just have to miss the ball, don't I?
There'll be other times to see the prince.
It's not just that. I feel terrible that there won't be a von Hasenburg attending. It'll start all kinds of poisonous gossip.
Ah, pity it's not 100 years ago. You could have deputized a family member to represent you.
If only. Marcus, you really amaze me sometimes, that's it.
It is?
Don't you see? Sam's a von Hasenburg too.
Hey, let's get a grip. I'm only distantly related, right? Very distantly.
Related is related. It's not like you have to do a blood test before they let you through the ballroom door.
Lily's right. It's the perfect solution.
Excuse me, bros, but no one's asked me how I feel about this.
All right. Sam, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, but I have a very strong aversion to formal dances.
An aversion?
You're kidding.
I'm deadly serious. It's like a phobia.
How can anyone have a phobia about going to a ball?
It's absurd, I know, but it's true. The closest thing to a ball I've ever been to was my school formal, and that's not an experience I want to repeat. Ever. It all started out fine. When I arrived, I felt like a princess. I was so excited. Unfortunately, the wheels started falling off before I'd even made it to the door. This was bad, right? But it was nothing compared to the chamber of horrors that was waiting inside.
Seriously, it's got a cute kind of ethnic sort of charm.
Lucy, you're only saying that to make me feel better.
I'm not. I promise.
Hey, Sam, looks great. Oh, it does. It's got like a cute kind of ethnic sort of charm.
Jack?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, the waiter from hell decided to shower me with personal attention. Literally. Poor David Grantham did his heroic best trying to pretend that everything was normal. But after that night, he never spoke to me again. The whole thing was total humiliation from go to woe.
But Sam, I really need you to do this.
Lily, even if I could face going, I'd be hopeless. I'm a terrible dancer, I won't know anyone, and I'd make a total fool of myself.
No, you won't.
Trust me, the von Hasenburg name might be mud if I don't go, but that's nothing compared to the trashing it'll get if I do.
Okay.
This, yeah.
Are you sure this old stuff still works?
These are high-quality German steel. As good as the day they were made. Well, obviously this one was East German.
What about these old tins of food?
Canned food last year's.
How about centuries?
Just pack them as backup. We'll be catching so many fish we won't eat them anyway.
Here, that one must be cold by now.
You're too nice for your own good, Sophie.
Marcus told me about Lily's dilemma and your fear of dancing.
Formal dancing. Hip-hop, disco, jazz, I can do all of that, no problems.
He said there's only one formal dance, a waltz, to start the evening.
One waltz is all it takes. My own body rejects me.
What if it has its own personal dance instructor?
Who?
I've been doing ballroom dancing for years, and a waltz is quite easy. I could teach you in a couple of hours.
You do ballroom dancing?
It's quite popular here, especially in the winter when it's so cold outside. And it's much more fun than the gym. A waltz truly isn't that hard. At least think about it.
Sam, you really are a true von Hamburg. How can I ever thank you?
Here we are.
We?
Hi.
Marcus. Oh, if you're going to learn to waltz, you'll need a partner, right?
You can waltz?
Well, a little.
What do you say, Sam? Are you happy to let Marcus be your partner?
Are you game?
I insist.
This will make it easier, because Marcus will lead, and all you have to do is follow.
Whatever you say, Captain. You might regret this. My feet are lethal weapons.
I'll take the chance.
Don't think about the steps, Sam. Just listen to the music and let Marcus lead you. Ready with the music, Lily?
1, 2, 3.
I'm so sorry. I told you this would happen. We should just stop now before I mangle your feet entirely.
No. How can we give up now? We haven't even started.
You weren't letting Marcus lead, Sam, and you weren't listening to the music. Let's try again.
You really sure you want to do this?
I'm sure, okay? Stop worrying.
Lily?
Ben, you left this out.
I wasn't sure what it was.
Whatever it is, we might need it. Jump in. We should have been on the road hours ago.
You see, Sam? I said you could do it.
It's all my partner.
Not true. You're really good.
He wants to take me to the ball.
Who does?
The prince.
Carl Christoph.
Who else? Which means I get to sit with him at the head table. It's a huge honor for the family.
But why did he leave asking you till today?
His mother organized someone else to go, but now she's ill. And he said he always wanted to go with me anyway.
But you can't. You're going to Berlin, aren't you?
Sam, this is the prince we're talking about. I can't possibly reject him. And besides, I really like him.
So, what about your mother?
I know, I hate letting her down. What am I gonna do? There has to be some way out of this. Any suggestions?
Well, look at the bright side. At least you have a choice.
True.
A choice? You mean choice 1?
Okay, this is where we came in. Now you see why Lily's dilemma is such a killer. And like all dilemmas, there's no easy answer. Although it's in situations like this that Lily's at her best. I wouldn't put it past her to come up with something completely out of left field.
I've got an idea. It's completely out of left field, but I think it'll work.
See?
I think I can go to the ball and not upset my mother's feelings.
How?
I'm sorry, Mummy, but I woke up with this and it's only getting worse. No, I insist you go to Berlin. I know how much you want to see that fashion show. Sam and Marcus will look after me.
Maria, Germany. What do you think, Ben?
I'm sure it would be beautiful on a warm, sunny day.
Ah, rain, hail, or shine, this place never fails to lift the spirits. I don't believe it. My friend's boat's still here. Ah, the fish I've caught in that. I think we can use it. He won't mind.
Just how long ago was this, Baron?
Only 10, maybe 12 years ago. Let's get our gear. Isn't this perfect? Who needs outboard motors? No noise and pollution with this. Ben?
Is that far enough, Baron?
Yeah, it'll do. Let's drop in the lines. Where did you put the bait?
I thought you put it in.
No, I told you to get it out of the car, remember? So where is it?
I think it's still in the car.
Oh, well, we just have to row back and get it.
Yes, we will. Baron, slight problem with the oars.
What's that?
They're floating away.
What?
I think we may have another problem.
One problem at a time, please, Ben.
You might want to take a look at the bottom of the boat first.
What?
We seem to have a leak.
That's all we need.
What do we do?
But first of all, don't panic. We just have to paddle back to shore.
With what?
With the only thing available, our hands.
Any sign of a prince on a white charger?
Not yet. How's Lily going?
She's ready. How do I look?
Like a princess.
You both think I shouldn't be doing this, don't you?
It's your choice, Lily. Whatever you decide, we go with.
Absolutely.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Lily?
Mummy?
Darling, Lily, are you okay? My ankle.
I'll call the doctor and get Sophie to bring some ice. Try not to move her.
I think it's twisted. Why aren't you in Berlin?
I canceled the trip to look after my sick daughter, but she seems to have made a miraculous recovery. At least until this happened.
I'm so sorry, Mummy. I can explain.
And I can't wait to hear it, but not now. Let's fix this ankle first.
I'm afraid that's the end of the boat.
It's nearly the end of us.
Well, we wanted some adventure in our lives, didn't we?
Not that much.
It's always the disasters that teach us most, Ben. The lessons you've learned today will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Even longer, I reckon.
Oh. Anyway, no time to waste. Let's get the tent up before nightfall.
I'm sorry I lied. But I only did it because I didn't want to upset you.
Lily, I'd much rather you were honest with me. If you had been, we could have sorted this out easily.
How?
Well, if you told me the situation a week ago, we could have postponed the trip. And you'd been on the way to your ball right now. As it is...
As it is, I now have neither. You must admit, Mummy, at least when your daughter messes up, she messes up big time.
Who needs a castle when you've got a tent, huh?
It's, very cozy.
Anyway, time for supper. We mightn't have caught any fish, but at least we have that canned food. You didn't bring it, did you?
Yeah. Here it is. I'm so hungry I'm even prepared to eat it.
Ah, ravioli. Delicious. Pass me the can opener, will you?
Sure. Where did you pack it?
I told you to pack it, didn't I?
No.
I could have sworn I did. Not to worry. There's always nature's tin opener.
What's that?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Carl Christoph, hi.
Hi, Sam. Sorry I'm late. Is Lily ready?
Not exactly. There's been a bit of an accident, I'm afraid.
Is she okay?
It's nothing serious. Look, why don't you just come up?
Sure.
It's funny how disasters can sometimes bring out unexpected qualities in people. As it turned out, Carl Christoph showed that he wasn't just a prince in name only. After listening to Lily's blow-by-blow account of the day's catastrophes, he reacted in a way that none of us anticipated. Least of all, Lily.
I'm sorry you think it's all so funny.
And I'm sorry for laughing, but you must admit that you did dig a pretty deep hole for yourself.
Yes. Anyway, I hope you still have an enjoyable night.
That's up to you.
I'm sorry?
If you're not going to the ball, I'm not going either.
But it's the biggest event of the year.
It's just a display of social snobbery.
What an interesting point of view, don't you think so, honey?
Yes, I suppose it is, in a way.
Why don't we order a pizza and watch a movie? What do you think?
I'd love to.
Well, I'll leave you guys to it.
Me too. Sam, before you leave, there's just one more thing.
I know that look in Lily's eye. It means she's up to something. And it obviously concerns me.
Here we go. Do you like the first mouthful, Ben?
Thanks, Baron. But as the senior member amongst us, I'm going to defer to you on this.
Tina? What? Lily's hurt her ankle? Lily's hurt her ankle. In that case, I'd better come home right away. No, I insist. Bye.
Is Lily all right?
She sounds fine, but in cases like this, a father's duty is beside his daughter. I hope you don't mind.
You mean we're going home?
I know how disappointed you must be, as I am, of course.
I don't mind. Really, I don't. Do you want to leave now or after dinner?
What would you say to leaving immediately? If not sooner?
I'd say that feels pretty good.
My thoughts exactly.
It didn't take long to discover what Lily's scheming was all about. And I have to say, it was one of the best presents I could ever imagine.
After you, my lady.
Thank you, kind sir. How cool is this? The limo, the tickets, the knight in shining armor. Well, dinner suit anyway. Seriously, it just doesn't get any better. I don't think the night turned out that badly for Lily either. After all, she got to spend serious one-on-one time with her very own prince. Even Ben and the Baron's night ended up a lot better than it started. And as for the ball, once I got there, I couldn't believe why I'd been so worried about it. I hope I didn't disgrace the von Hassenberg name, but to be honest, I hardly gave it a second thought. I was having way too much fun with my own Prince Charming. Break up the band? That's crazy. You can't seriously mean it.
I wish I didn't.
But why?
I just got my end-of-term maths results.
So?
So the results weren't pretty.
Vicky, well done. James, keep up with the improvement. Lucy, usual conscientious effort. Jack.
What, no comment, sir?
I think no comment is the kindest response I can offer.
Okay, yeah, no, I see what you mean.
So you failed a maths exam. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, he didn't just fail, Sam. It was an epic, monumental fail with full pike and twist.
Okay, but what's that got to do with breaking up the band?
My parents said that if I failed, I would have to become musically deprived for the next 6 months.
Meaning?
Meaning, no more music practice outside of regular classes.
No music practice, no band.
But what about the finals of the song comp in Germany?
Listen, it's not as bad as it sounds. I still have a window of opportunity.
What kind of window?
A very small one.
Don't be so pessimistic. I'm sitting a supplementary exam next week. When I pass, it'll all be sweet.
You think you can?
Well, not if I keep hanging around here gasbagging with you guys. I have a date with the books. See you, Sam.
Good luck.
Bye. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
This maths exam is a train wreck waiting to happen.
Say he does fail. Could we do the show without him?
Sure, if we're prepared to have no guitar, no harmonies, and no chance of winning.
That's it then. We're history.
We can't be history. We've worked too hard to just bail out at the last minute. There has to be a way through this. There has to be. If only there was someone to coach him. Someone who's a grade A maths whiz. Maybe someone who lives here in Germany.
You mean me?
You'll do it? That's fantastic.
Did I say yes?
You didn't say no.
That's not exactly the same thing.
Please, Marcus, say yes, you'll have my heart forever. Well, at least till next Tuesday.
Make it Wednesday and I accept.
Deal.
Okay, we can start tonight after work.
There's only one problem. When it's nighttime in Germany...
It's the crack of dawn here in Oz. How am I supposed to start studying before I've even woken up?
It won't be that bad, Jack.
You know, my brain doesn't start functioning before lunchtime.
Well, you'll just have to eat lunch earlier.
What, at like 5 a.m.? I can't even face breakfast then.
This isn't just about you, Jack. It's about all of us. It's about the future of the band.
Okay, all right, I get it. I'll do it.
Great. You start bright and early tomorrow morning.
This stuff smells worse than Sam's old tennis socks.
Horse manure. Applied liberally and often. Just what roses love.
Daddy, we have a problem. She's mad.
Who's mad?
Miss Kretschmer, a local woman. She's always complaining about something or other.
And now she's claiming that the road outside her house is being damaged by the tourist buses visiting the castle.
And is it?
Of course not.
Can't you just tell her to go jump? Politely.
Unfortunately, she's got the town council involved, and they're conducting an official investigation.
So we should fight fire with fire. We have to put our case to the council.
Precisely, Lily. I think it's time to invite the mayor for lunch.
Thank you for lunch, Baron. It was delicious.
The pleasure is ours. As always, it's delightful to see you here.
I'll bring out the coffee. Or do you prefer tea, Mère Mercure?
Thank you, dear. But I'm afraid I have to run. Come on, sweetie. Come on.
Wait! We have a matter of great local importance to discuss with you.
I'm sorry, Baron. I simply can't concentrate on such things at the moment. I'm off to Berlin tomorrow, and I'm at my wit's end.
A problem, Madam Mayor?
I can't find anyone to take care of my noodle.
Your noodle? Oh, you mean your dog?
Yeah, his regular kennel is full, and I've nowhere left to turn.
That's indeed unfortunate. But, Madam Mayor, this is where a true friend can step in and help.
What friend?
Why not leave Noodle at the castle with me?
You.
You.
Oh, yes. I'm a real dog man, didn't you know?
But the council received complaints that you were throwing things at Mr. Schussler's dachshund.
I was just playing a game of fetch with it.
Using rocks.
Silly exaggeration, Madam Mayor. Let me assure you, we'd love nothing more than to take care of your Noodle.
Baron, you are a godsend. I won't forget this favor, you know.
Think nothing of it. It's what being a good member of the local community is all about. Right, Noodle? Huh? Noodle, noodle, noodle.
Hey. Let's get moving, Wunderkind.
Lucy, what are you doing here?
Maths, day one, remember? Come on, you got 10 minutes to get yourself together and get your brain switched on. Move it while I log on.
You know, in some countries, they put people on trial for this kind of torture.
Where did you get those pajama pants?
Well, if you must know, they're a gift from my Auntie Mavis. Any other questions?
No, I'll just remember to bring sunglasses tomorrow.
Fine.
Don't fall asleep in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right, Jack. Let's look at trigonometry again. What are our sine, tan, and cos rules?
Sine, tan, and cos.
Remember, trigonometry deals with the ratio between the sides of a right-angled triangle and its angles.
Yeah, I always get these ones mixed up.
Then you need to find a way to remember them. In a triangle, sine is opposite divided by what?
Adjacent.
No, hypotenuse. And cos is what divided by adjacent?
Hypotenuse.
Try to visualize it. The answer is opposite.
I'll never get these.
Come on, Jack. It's not that hard.
I'm trying, okay?
Then try harder.
Let's not rush him, Sam, okay? He'll get there.
If you say so.
Sorry, Jack.
It's hopeless. We can kiss the band goodbye. There's no way he's gonna pass.
Give him a break. Early mornings are tough. It's not easy doing maths when you've just woken up.
Ben, the time isn't the problem. The problem is Jack. He just won't try.
We can change the time then. Do it after school in Australia.
But that makes it early morning here.
No problem. I can do it before I start work for the Baron.
Do we have any more of last night's metaphors?
In the fridge.
Wonderful. Come along, Noodle. Sit, Noodle.
You've got him behaving, Baron.
The secret with dogs is to let them know who's boss. Once they know that, they're like babies in a cradle. Hey! My metaphors! Come back here, you mongrel! Noodle! I command you! Noodle!
Looks like the baby just jumped out of the cradle.
And stay outside, you glutton!
What if he runs away?
He can't run away. The garden gate is locked. But he can stay out there all night as punishment.
Poor little thing.
It does seem a bit mean.
It's the only way to teach him a lesson. He'll stop barking once he realizes he can't get away with things. Trust me, I know dogs.
Daddy, we have to do something. We can't sleep with all that barking going on.
Right. Fine, I think he's learned his boss by now.
Noodle, you are not a popular little doggy.
Well, maybe as his boss, you should delegate Noodle's care to Ben.
I don't think that's necessary. Come to me, Noodle. On the other hand, yes, perhaps that might be a good idea. What do you say, Ben?
Fine. Is that okay with you, Noodle? Right then. Walk this way, my man.
Let's all go back to bed, shall we?
Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Jack. What are you doing?
You have got to listen to this song. It is amazing.
No, I don't have to listen to it, and you don't either.
No, Lucy.
The exam is in 2 days, Jack. You should be studying, not listening to music.
I've got quadratic equations coming out of my ears.
2 days, Jack. That's all. You just have to suck it up and hang in there.
Morning, Sam. What a beautiful day.
Not from where I'm sitting.
Jack.
Marcus is doing his best, but it's like nothing is getting through.
Sam, there are times in life where you have to be tough. Now is one of them.
Sorry?
It's obvious you need a new guitar player.
Drop Jack from the band?
No, just for one show. I'm sure Jack will understand.
You don't know Jack. He'd be totally gutted.
He'll be even more gutted if you don't get to play in Germany. And so will you.
How can he just disappear? I thought you were looking after him, Ben.
Oh, he can't have gone too far. He's probably just having a sniff around.
Sniff around?
That's what dogs do. They like to check out the territory.
Normal dogs, maybe. But I wouldn't trust this one as far as I could throw him, which might be over the castle wall, if we can ever find him. Sophie!
Good morning, Baron.
The mayor's dog. Noodle, have you seen him?
He was running that way, towards the garden.
The garden? Noodle, where are you?
Oh, that's not good.
What price, Rosebush?
Hey, Noodle. Good boy. Come here.
There, take that thing and give it a bath. And don't let it out of your sight for one single instant.
Come on, Noodle.
And don't let him anywhere near my rose bushes again. Or I don't know what I'll do, but it won't be pleasant.
Another day, another math session. I suppose I should give Jack a gold star for effort. Even though he and maths will never peacefully coexist in the same planet, he really is trying his best to pass.
Morning, Sam.
Marcus, don't you and Jack have a study session now?
Apparently not.
What?
I get a text from him saying thanks for the help, but he wants to prepare for the test on his own now.
Are you kidding?
No?
But what does prepare on his own mean?
You'll have to ask him. I'm sorry, Sam. I really tried.
I know, and I'm really grateful. It's not your fault I have such oddball friends.
Did he say where he was going?
I'm sorry, Lucy. All he said was out.
Thanks. Hey, guys. Don't suppose you've seen Jack?
Oh, yeah, saw him a while ago. Heading back into school.
Back to school?
Jack? Jack!
What do you think of the routine? I mean, these are just the basic steps, but they get more and more complicated. And when we get all
Jack.
the people... Yeah.
What are you doing?
Does it look like I'm dancing?
But you should be doing math with Marcus.
Oh, no, I don't need to anymore. No, I'm doing dance instead.
Dance?
Yeah, it's great. It really clears my head.
It's hard to clear your head when there's nothing there to start with. It's like he just doesn't care anymore. He's totally given up.
I hate to say this, but maybe Lily was right. Maybe we should start looking for another guitar player.
All the trees look different now. I still miss you.
Really that bad? Oh well, we tried. Thanks, Luce. Bye.
When she said they were bad, did she mean bad, or did she mean bad good?
Bad is in complete and total disaster.
That's bad. There you are, little mate. Nice and presentable for the mayor tomorrow. Sam, can you chuck us the flea powder? Hey, Noodle, come back!
Even dogs are running away from me now.
Things aren't that bad.
Actually, they're worse. Lucy just remembered she has a dentist appointment tomorrow before school, which means she won't be able to make sure Jack wakes up in time. He could fail the exam just by sleeping in.
I can fix that.
How?
Noodle! Hey, boy! Noodle? Come back here! Noodle, here, Noodle! Noodle! Hey, boy! Noodle! There. Your computer is now programmed to automatically call Jack's phone at 6:30 a.m. with repeat alarms every 2 minutes.
Thanks, Marcus. I guess it's all up to Jack now. How depressing. On guard, Felix.
What's that?
My lucky rabbit. He'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
If you say so.
That's not fair. You can't tease me back. Felix? Oh, no. Noodle! No. Lucy? I'm sorry. The dentist will have to wait. You need to get round to Jack's place now.
Come on, Jack. It starts in 5 minutes. Have you got your pens? How about your calculator?
It's all cool. Okay, don't worry.
Good luck. Go!
Yes, Madam Mayor. I know Noodle can't wait to see you too. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Madam Mayor. Excuse me, please, for a moment. What is it, Ben?
We've got a little problem.
What kind of little problem?
Noodle's gone missing again.
Missing again? Oh, sorry, Madam Mayor. No, my pen's gone missing. Again. Such a nuisance. So what were you saying? You want to talk to Noodle? Oh, Noodle, you want to go on a tour of the castle? Sorry, Madam Mayor, must go. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye. You've lost the dog again?
I didn't lose him. I just can't find him.
She's coming to pick him up tomorrow morning. Get everyone looking. If we don't find that wretched animal, our lives won't be worth living.
Noodle! Come on, Noodle, where are you? Who's a naughty puppy, eh?
Sam, please tell me you found him.
Sorry.
No luck either.
This is all Ben's fault. If he hadn't lost that infernal dog... Oh,
Hello, Baron.
Madam Mayor, how delightful to see you.
Now, where is he?
Where's who?
Oh, Baron, you know who. My Noodle. Where is he?
Yeah, where is he?
With Ben, of course.
Noodle, what have you done to yourself?
What about a small coffee? Please, have a seat. Lily, can you describe the various kinds of coffee we have?
Certainly, Daddy. Our lattes are especially recommended, but some people say our cappuccinos are...
Please, I don't want to have coffee. I don't want to sit. I just want to see my Noodle.
Madam Mayor, I'm afraid there's something I have to tell you.
What is it?
Well, you see...
Morning, everyone. How are you, Madam Mayor?
I feel much better when I see my Noodle.
Well, wait no more.
Here, boy. Noodle. Your tail.
Madam, I'm sure I can explain. Actually, Ben can explain. Ben?
Well, it's tricky.
Please don't trouble yourself. I've never seen Noodle look so beautiful.
You haven't?
It's amazing. Come on, Noodle. We have to show you to the world.
Oh, Madam Mayor, before you go, might I ask you about Mrs. Kretschmer's complaint?
Which complaint is this?
She wants to close the road to the castle.
Ah, that complaint. Don't worry, it will be dismissed.
Are you sure?
Yeah, all Mrs. Kretschmer's complaints are dismissed. She's as silly as a wet hen.
You mean that...
The road will stay open, so Noodle can come back and visit you whenever he likes.
How perfectly wonderful.
Yeah.
Noodle wasn't the only one around here on the receiving end of a shock. But whereas his came as a complete surprise, at least Lucy and I were prepared. So when the envelope containing Jack's test results finally arrived, unlike Noodle, we were ready for the sting in the tail we were sure it contained.
Hurry up, Jack. The suspense is killing me. It's not going to open itself.
I can't do it.
What?
You do it.
Me? Why me?
For heaven's sake, guys, will one of you just open the stupid envelope?
What's the pass mark?
50%?
So what did he get?
$50%.
50%! You did it! You passed!
Way to go, Jack! You're a legend!
You see, was worth Marcus tutoring you?
Actually, Sam, as much as I appreciated his efforts, it wasn't Marcus.
Then how did you do it?
Dance classes.
Dance classes?
Yeah, see, I couldn't get all the formula to stick in my brain, so I had an idea. I made up tunes for each of them and then visualized dance steps to help me remember.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
Sam, this is Jack we're talking about. The more off the wall, the more likely it is to be successful.
Hey, want to hear the Pythagoras theorem tune? I think it could be a big hit.
Square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum
of the squares of the other two sides.
I give up. I know they say there's a link between maths and music, but this is too much. But hey, winners are grinners, right? And Jack's put us back on the score sheet. We're still a band, and we're still in the contest. Right now, I couldn't ask for more.
Stop! Stop!
Ever wondered what the world's biggest loser looks like? Well, don't wonder anymore. You're looking at him. It shouldn't be like this. I mean, a few days ago, everything was falling into place perfectly.
You are not going to believe this.
Try us.
An invitation to a party.
What party?
This weekend. Prince Karl Christoph is holding it.
What, with all that Adel-Radel crowd?
Adel auf dem Rade. Yes, they're going to be there. Everybody will be there. And you're both invited.
Cool.
Thanks, but no thanks. Hanging with a bunch of junior aristocrats isn't really my scene.
Don't mind him. He's useless at parties anyway.
Listen to the world's biggest wallflower.
Are you sure, Ben? I thought you'd enjoy it. A trip to Hamburg and all.
Hamburg?
Yes, Hamburg.
Now that you mention it, I have always wanted to see Hamburg.
Yeah, you've talked about it for years, haven't you, Ben?
Well, I don't know about years.
Or am I getting confused? Has it just been since Sophie went to spend this week there with her aunt?
Hamburg? Oh, is that where she is? I thought it was Hanover or something.
Yeah, sure, Ben.
In that case, it's a perfect coincidence. So you'll come?
I suppose a party could be interesting. Plus, let's face it, it's probably time we went and saw a big German city.
That's so education-minded of you, Ben. Mum and Dad would be so proud.
You just have to promise me one thing, Ben.
Which is?
Please don't wear one of those ghastly Hawaiian shirts.
What's wrong with them?
There aren't enough days in the week for me to explain. So is it a deal?
Well, if you really insist.
I do. Great, that's settled then. We're going to Hamburg this Saturday.
Saturday? Absolutely not. Impossible.
Oh, Daddy, you can't mean that.
Sorry, darling, I need you here. There's a big tour group of Americans coming on Saturday.
Americans?
Charming people, Americans. Friendly, interested, and 100% reliable. We must make a good impression, so I need everyone here to look after them.
Sorry, Baron, I meant to tell you, they rang this morning to say they've cancelled.
Cancelled?
They've decided to cruise down the Rhine instead.
Blasted Americans! Call themselves leaders of the free world. You can't trust them for a second.
So, can we go to Hamburg? It would be a great experience for Ben and Sam. They've hardly seen anything of Germany since they've been here.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Thank you so much.
Actually, there's something you could do for me in Hamburg.
Of course, anything.
One of our small antiques is being repaired at the shop there. Could you bring it back for me?
No problem.
It's very precious, so please look after it.
Don't worry, Daddy. We'll guard it with our lives.
Another email from the Americans, Baron.
Tell them to go and jump off the nearest cliff.
Actually, they say they'd still like to come here and would the weekend after next be all right.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they'll pay more to make up for the inconvenience.
What excellent people these Americans are, Marcus. You see, I was right about them, wasn't I?
Do you mean you were right when you said they were reliable, or right when you said they were unreliable?
You must stop being so literal, Marcus. It'll get you into real trouble one day.
Sorry, Baron.
40 Americans, 100...
Ben, so great to hear from you. You are? On Saturday, fantastic. I can't wait to see you. Hang on a sec, Saturday.
Is there a problem? You're not busy, are you?
No, it should be fine, but we'll have to make it in the afternoon. Can you make 3 p.m.?
3's perfect. Should I come to your aunt's house?
No, I'll be out and about before then. How about we meet outside the town hall? It's right in the center of Hamburg. You can't miss it.
The town hall? Got it.
3 p.m. on the dot.
Awesome. Can't wait. Bye. Yes. Hamburg, here we come.
Wow, what a station!
question. I can't wait to see the rest of the town.
Okay, it's still early. Plenty of time before the party starts. What would you like to see first?
Everything.
You couldn't narrow that down a bit, could you?
It says here they've got buses that go around the city. Maybe we could take one of those to get an overview.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent idea, Ben.
I'm full of them. I have to admit, Hamburg looked like it could be a fun town. And although everyone seemed to be doing exactly the same things people do at home, shopping, going to work, having a coffee, every time I thought I got it sussed, something weird would come from out of left field.
Check this out.
He's crazy. I mean, you don't see things like that in the burbs back home. Which reminded me of another thing you don't see back home, and the real reason I was rubbernecking my way around this town in the first place. We'll be at the town hall soon, right?
About 4 more stops?
Why are you so interested in that?
I don't know. Thought it might be historic. You know, something really German.
There wouldn't happen to be a really German girl there too? Maybe someone we know?
Honestly, Sam, sometimes you are so lowbrow.
Yeah, sure, bro.
We have to get our skates on to make it to the party by 2 o'clock.
Is it far from here?
No, but we still have to pick up Daddy's antique.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, here's an idea. Why don't you guys go to the party and I'll pick up the parcel and meet you there later?
Are you sure?
Positive.
That would be great, Ben. Here's the address of the shop. It's the next stop after this one. Sam and I will get off here. Ready, Sam?
Sure am.
Oh, and Ben, be careful with that parcel. Daddy says it's rather fragile.
Don't worry, I'll treat it like a baby.
Ooh. Ugh. As much as I love these cobblestone streets, they really weren't made for shoes with heels, right?
Just take them off till we get there.
Good thinking.
Bliss. Only 2 more blocks to go and we're there.
According to this, the antique shop's about 200 meters that way. Should be a piece of cake. Maybe there's a few more differences to this town than I first thought.
There it is.
Wow. I'll say one thing about Carl Christoph. He knows how to throw a party.
So, are you ready to rock?
Just try and stop me.
Then let's check it out. Oh, how does my hair look?
Perfect.
Thanks.
So, what do you think? A fun place, yes?
Thanks. Yeah, it's great.
And how about these Hawaiian shirts? So bad they're cool, right?
Hilarious. What a great idea to have all the guys wear one.
Actually, I chose them because I knew Ben had one. Didn't want him to feel out of things. Are you sure he's coming?
Oh, he's picking up a parcel for my father. Won't be long.
So much for a small family heirloom. This box weighs a ton.
Hey, I love this song.
She's a born performer. Sings all day long.
Is she good?
Better than good. She has her own band with a couple of friends back in Australia.
Well, fantastic. In that case, we have to hear her. Hey, Sam. Lily says you're a singer. Can we ask you for a song?
Me? Sorry, no way.
Come on, Sam, don't be shy.
Please, I already have a microphone set up.
Oh, I couldn't. Your friends didn't come to hear me sing. I'd probably empty the place.
I'll take that chance.
But...
Sorry, I'm not taking no for an answer. Hey, everyone! I want you to meet a friend of mine. She's here all the way from Australia, where she has her own band. So, who wants to hear her sing? She's a real shy baby, though. So, come on, let's give her some encouragement. Sammy, 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 Sammy.
Otherwise, we won't get out of here alive.
Now for the most important business of the day. Meeting up with the cutest girl in Germany. Whoops. What is this thing anyway? You can't be serious. I don't know what you are, mate, but you are definitely one of the ugliest looking things I have ever seen.
Next stop, Town Hall. Next stop, Town Hall.
2:45. Sophie said 3 o'clock, so I'll make it with time to spare. Excellent. You better stay in the box, though. Don't want to freak out Sophie, do we? Just get your flow right, kicks on for the sweet ride. Just get your rockin' body, just get your rockin' body, just get your flow right, kicks on for the sweet ride. Just get your rockin' body, just get your rockin' body rockin'. Sophie? Sophie! Hey! Sophie! Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Gotta get off.
Like this.
You're right. She's really good.
Of course I'm right. Didn't you trust me?
I never doubted you for a second.
Hey, Sophie! Over here! Sophie? Oh no, the rabbit thing! Stop! Stop! So now you know why I'm the world's biggest loser. I've just lost the antique I was supposed to guard with my life. Even worse, it looks like I've lost the only girl I ever really cared about.
So good.
Guess there's only one more thing to lose. My dignity. Here it goes. Stop! Stop!
Ben?
Stop! Excuse me, can I use your phone? It's an emergency.
Ben should be here by now. I hope he hasn't got himself lost.
I wouldn't worry, Lily. He's probably getting a personally guided tour from a local expert.
What expert?
A very pretty one who just happens to be visiting her aunt in Hamburg.
Of course. How stupid. Still, maybe we should just call him to confirm he's okay.
We could, but his phone card ran out yesterday and he hasn't had time to get a new one yet.
He really is a walking disaster sometimes, isn't he?
No, he's a walking disaster all the time.
Thanks again for a song, Sam. It really was fantastic.
Well, at least your friends are still here.
And it's time for both of you to join them. Come on, let's dance.
Why do things like this always happen to me? I'm not that bad a person. Why can't bad luck get shared around more? Oh, it's not fair.
Sam, Ben's here.
He looks wrecked. Something's happened. Ben, what's wrong? And where's the antique?
Quick, gotta call the bus company. It's gone.
Gone? What do you mean, gone? Ben, what's happened?
No luck. The bus company hasn't found it.
What will we do now?
No idea. Oh, Ben, how could you have been so careless?
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Distracted? You must have had a complete meltdown. How could anybody lose a Wolpertinger? A what?
It's a manky sort of rabbit with wings and a horn.
If only that's all it was. It's a von Hamburg heirloom, and its value to the family is huge. Daddy's gonna go ballistic.
Look, I know it's not quite the same, but couldn't we just buy another one somewhere?
What do you think, Lily? I don't like our chances, but I can't think of anything else, and there's no way I'm gonna face Daddy empty-handed.
Pretty amazing neighborhood.
It'll be amazing if there's anyone around here who sells those Walper thingies.
There's a kind of second-hand shop around here somewhere. If only I could remember. There!
Stick a pair of wings in it and the horn, you'd never tell the difference.
Are you kidding?
Seriously. A couple of hours work and a bit of glue, I could turn this thing into a Walper what's-it, no problem.
I don't know.
Well, we could keep looking.
No, we can't. We have to be on the train in an hour.
Get it, Lily. I'll pay for it. It's my fault. I promise I can make it look like the real deal.
I guess we have no choice. But it's all over to you, Ben. I'm not taking the fall for this. If it doesn't work out, you'll have to own up.
Absolutely.
We'll take it.
I'm up the proverbial creek without a paddle, aren't I?
It's gonna be a challenge, all right?
I've got Mummy to take Daddy to the movies, so we're off the hook for tonight.
Right. That's a good start, I think.
But by tomorrow morning, we need one Wolpertinger in mint condition.
It'll happen, okay?
Marcus, would you mind giving Ben a hand? I think he needs all the help he can get.
I'm not really an antique restorer.
That's all right. None of us are. What's there to lose?
If you're game, I'm game.
Actually, I'm not game, mate. I'm desperate.
Let's leave them to it.
Good luck, guys.
Any idea where to start?
Okay, first stop, the chicken coop.
These feathers are making me itch. What do you think?
Do you really want me to tell you?
It's not exactly Michelangelo, is it?
Not exactly.
Oh, what's the big deal with this Wolper Whooper anyway? It's not even a real animal.
So Lily hasn't told you what this means to the Van Hasenbooks?
Not really. Other than it's obviously one of the Baron's pet toys.
It's a lot more than that. Come. Hey, that's it. Exactly. The Wolpertinger itself.
So who are the dudes in the painting?
The guy on the left is the Baron's great-great-grandfather, Baron Friedrich Charles Philipp von Hasenburg.
Right. And who's the party pooper holding the Wolper Whooper?
That's none other than the Kaiser himself.
Kaiser? What's a Kaiser?
The king. He had the Wolpertinger made by his favorite taxidermist and presented it to the Baron as a symbol of his great trust and respect.
So I guess it's pretty important then?
It symbolizes the von Hasenburg's place in the nobility. It means everything to the family. Everything.
Oh, boy, I've really stuffed up, haven't I?
You've really stuffed up.
All right, Ben, show us what you've done.
Ta-da!
Surely you can't be serious.
Is it really that bad?
That's not a Wolpertinger, Ben. That's a cross between a drowned rabbit and a plucked chicken.
Sorry, Lily. We did our best, but...
There's nothing for it. I'm gonna have to tell the Baron.
Wait, we can't give up yet. I can avoid Daddy for an hour or two longer while you give it another try. Please.
You really think you can do anything?
Who knows? Maybe a miracle will drop down from the sky.
Yeah, maybe.
Lily?
scared me half to death.
What are you doing on the floor?
I'm trying to avoid Daddy. He wants to see the Wolpertinger. Is it ready yet?
I think we have to face the truth. It's a hopeless cause.
Okay. Tell Ben to meet me outside Daddy's office in 10 minutes. I'd better be there with him. This isn't going to be nice. Ready?
Not really.
At last! I thought you were bringing the Wolpertinger.
Well, here's the thing, Baron. It's all down to me. I did it.
Did what? What are you talking about?
Well, I collected it.
Good, thank you.
But I was also the one who...
Who? What?
The one who...
Delivery for you, Baron.
Oh, thank you, Sophie. I wasn't expecting anything. Wonderful. What an excellent piece of restoration. Worth every penny. But why do you bring it, Sophie? I thought you said you collected it, Ben.
Yes, I did.
It came by courier this morning. It was here when I arrived for work.
Ah, I see. That was what you were about to explain, right, Ben?
Well,
Arranging for it to be hand-delivered was an excellent idea. Safe, secure, and much better than bringing it on the train. Well done.
As long as you're happy, Baron.
So that Wolpertinger, that's why you ran off in Hamburg?
Yes, it must have looked pretty weird, but I had no choice. Sorry, I didn't mean to stand you up.
That's okay. Lucky the Baron's address was on the box and that somebody at the bus company still has a respect for nobility.
Yeah, I guess so.
Something else happened too, didn't it?
Something else?
Come on, Ben. You and I know each other too well now. Something's on your mind, right?
Yeah, the truth is, I was a bit freaked at the time, you know, seeing you with that other guy.
Other guy?
Yeah, I mean, it was obvious you two were pretty friendly.
I get it now. The reason we look pretty friendly is because we are pretty friendly.
Right, fine.
Ben.
What's so funny?
That other guy is my cousin. He borrowed some DVDs a few months ago and was just returning them.
Oh.
I had arranged to meet him at 2:30, which is why I told you 3 o'clock. It seemed like the perfect arrangement.
And if I wasn't such a lunkhead, it would have been. Sophie, why do you waste your time on an idiot like me?
I like lunkheads. I get to feel clever without even trying.
Thanks very much.
My pleasure. Well, I better get back to work. See you later?
You bet. Funny, isn't it? Just when you think you're the world's biggest loser, suddenly you're a winner. And it's all because someone I've never met, in a city I don't know, is nice enough to send a parcel to someone they've never seen. The world works in strange and mysterious ways, right? After we came here, it didn't take long to see that owning a castle is like trying to fill an ocean with a teacup. No matter how much money you tip in, it's never enough. Still, you've got to hand it to the Baron. Against all the odds, he just keeps on hanging in there. But right now, the odds against him have suddenly got a lot worse. He's behind in his payments to everyone in town. The butcher, the grocer, even old Carl, the fishmonger. Now they're saying they'll stop supplying the castle until he coughs up what he owes. To add to the misery, we've also had the exploding coffee machine incident.
Sorry, minor technical glitch with our coffee maker. Can I suggest tea instead?
And to top it all off, there was the infamous roof tile catastrophe with the man from the tax department.
Please do not be concerned, Herr Becker. It's just an administrative oversight. That overdue tax bill will be taken care of immediately, if not sooner.
Uh-oh. stream of problems around here is becoming a tsunami. There's no escaping it. The Baron needs a miracle.
I need a miracle.
Look on the bright side, Daddy. At least they only hit his car. We're lucky they didn't hit him.
Lucky? Lucky? There's nothing lucky about it. Do you know how much it would cost to repair that car? That Schwindler von Schweinsteiger. He's to blame for this.
On who?
Count Hermann von Schweinestummer, Daddy's favorite person.
An unscrupulous thief. Why he hasn't been locked away forever is one of the great mysteries of German law enforcement.
I take it you don't like him much.
A couple of years ago, he convinced Daddy that the roof needed repairing. His company did a terrible job. And now they won't come back and fix it.
You're kidding.
What can you expect from someone who bought his title?
Sorry, you can buy a title? I thought you had to inherit it.
Happens all the time these days. Frauds and imposters, and a lot of them. It's just one problem after another. I honestly don't know if we can keep going.
Of course we can, Daddy. We're von Hasenburgs. We must keep going.
See what I mean? It's not looking good, no matter how much Lily digs her heels in. I just wish I could do something to help.
No way! This is too good. Stay where you are. Don't move. You'll never guess who's coming to town.
Santa Claus?
Ben, shut up. Are you ready? Ta-da! Johnny Brave.
Johnny Brave, the rock star?
The same. 3 #1 albums in the last 2 years, sell-out concert tours wherever he goes.
Johnny Brave? Look, I listened to his last album, and frankly, it was...
Amazing. I loved it.
not as bad as some people said.
I agree with Ben. I think he's overrated.
You guys have taste in your armpits. Anyway, girls, Johnny's coming to our world.
You mean here, to the castle?
I wish. No, apparently he's a big golf nut. He's coming to play some courses in the area.
Imagine if he did come here. It would be such a great promotion for the castle.
Right, top idea, Sophie. I think you could really be onto something there.
Thank you, Ben. Much as I appreciate the compliment, it doesn't get you off the hook for not liking Johnny Brave.
Ben's right, though. It's not a bad idea, Sophie. We should give it a try.
You really think we could get Johnny Brave to come here?
Why not? Can't be that hard. Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marcus Blee. Hello? Hello? But it's a very fine castle with great historical significance. I thought Johnny might like to... Hello? If you just let me explain, you'll see it's an offer too good to... Thanks. Nice talking to you. His manager didn't want to know me. Seen one castle, seen them all, he said.
Well, it was a long shot. Thanks for trying, though.
I'm not surprised Johnny doesn't want to come here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that you spent all your time mixing with rock stars. That's where you went wrong, Marcus. You should have asked Ben to make the call. He and Johnny are like this.
Very good, Sam. That was almost funny. Look, you said it yourself. The guy's here to play golf, not go sightseeing. Golf? There could be an idea here. Not that I know what it is. At least not yet. But I've never let a small thing like ignorance stop me before. Hey guys, guess what?
What?
Hands up, who's meeting with Johnny Brave tomorrow?
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I said. My new best friend Johnny, Mr. Brave to you, will be gracing this very courtyard tomorrow.
What?
Johnny's a total golf nut, right? So I just emailed his manager and asked if he wanted to see the plans for our new 18-hole golf course. Too easy.
That's brilliant, Ben, except for one small but significant detail.
Meaning?
Meaning we don't have plans for an 18-hole golf course.
I know that, and you know that, but Johnny doesn't.
And what's he gonna do when he finds out? He'll probably get his security goons to trash the place.
Come on, he's bound to have a sense of humor. He'll see the joke, and then we'll take a few photos to use for the castle website, and then we'll all be mates.
And if he doesn't see the joke?
Hang on, Sam. You're right. We don't have plans for a golf course yet. But we could have by tomorrow.
Smell that fresh country air. You can't get any better.
Hey, bro. How's your day going?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's a free country.
Possibly a little too free. I'm afraid castle tours don't start till later. You have to come back in an hour.
No, I'm here to see Ben.
Ben? Ah, now I see. You're an Australian, too.
Australian?
Ah, your clothes and your lack of Nah, never mind. So, how are you finding things here in Germany?
I'm biased. I'm a native, you know.
Really? Oh, I must say I've never picked it. Mind you, you're the first one I've met. Baron Philipp von Hasenburg. Delighted to meet you, mister.
Brave. Johnny Brave.
Brave. Sounds like a good warrior name. Do you have a large tribe?
No, just a regular group. Although we did add some extra drums last month.
Ah, yes. Yeah, the drums. They must sound magnificent, thumping out across the desert, huh? Tell me, is it true that a boomerang can hit a kangaroo from 100 meters?
To be honest, I wouldn't have a clue.
Ah, not to worry. I understand completely. Secret tribal business, huh?
Yes, if you say so.
Johnny, thanks so much for coming.
Ben, right?
That's me. I see you've met the Baron.
Yes, indeed. Right, I'll leave you to show your countrymen around, Ben. Enjoy your visit, Mr. Brave. Alas, our history isn't as old as yours, but I'm sure you'll find something of interest.
Is that guy for real?
Don't be worried. He's a bit eccentric sometimes, but he's a good man.
Years of inbreeding, probably. That happened a lot to these old families.
Hi, Johnny.
It's so great you can make it. I'm Sam.
And I'm Baroness Liliana von Hasenburg. Please call me Lily.
Nice to meet you guys. When will I see the plans for the course?
Very soon. We'd like to show you around a bit first. The plans will make a lot more sense if you get an idea of what the place looks like.
Fine for me. I'm in your hands.
How long does Marcus need for those plans?
Another 20 minutes at least.
Do you think we can stall him for that long?
We have to stall him that long.
And this is all part of the state?
Everything you can see.
It would make a magnificent golf course. I cannot wait to see those plans.
More tea, Johnny?
Another cake?
Thank you, I'm fine, guys. Time for business. Are the plans here or somewhere else in the castle?
Actually, Ben, why don't you tell Johnny?
Me? Sure. Actually, the plans are right here.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I hope you like what you're about to see.
You don't like them?
They are much rougher than I imagined. And I think they can make much better use of the natural landscape, but...
But?
They are impressive. They are very impressive. I think I should see your father.
Buy the castle?
Your daughter's right. The estate is perfect for a golf course.
A golf course?
I can turn this place into one of Europe's premier golfing destinations. Think about it. The home of the Van Hasenburg Open.
I'm sorry, it's out of the question. Besides, the town would never allow a golf course.
You can leave that to me and my lawyers. I'm prepared to pay top dollar. And I'm happy that you and your family can stay on in the West Wing. For free. Here's my offer. Think it over.
He wants to buy the castle, but that wasn't part of the plan.
What plan?
Nothing. Anyway, you obviously told him the castle's not for sale. Daddy, you did tell him, didn't you?
Rest assured, I haven't officially accepted his offer.
But...
Ben, why don't we clean up?
I think that might be a good idea.
But, considering the size of the offer, we may have no option.
You can't be serious, Daddy. What about the family? They'll never agree.
Leave them to me. I'm sorry, Lily, but with all the money we owe, perhaps it's time we accepted the truth. Maintaining the castle properly is getting way beyond us.
No! I'll never accept that.
This isn't my fault. All I was trying to do was help. That's the last time I have an idea about anything.
I'm sorry, Lily. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun.
You guys can meet your favorite rocker and we could all have a laugh about it. I didn't think you'd want to try and buy the joints.
It's all right, Ben. It's not your fault.
See? I told you.
This castle's Daddy's whole life. Not to mention mine, too. He can't just toss it away, no matter how much money Johnny's offering.
But it might be hard to change the Baron's mind.
Agreed. So we're going to have to change Johnny's.
How?
We went to great pains showing Johnny the best bits of the castle. Now it's time to show him the truth.
What truth?
The truth I'm going to create. But I'll need your help. The bottoms of the walls have to be fully soaked, saturated.
What's with the raisins and the peppercorns?
Mix them together and spread them in small piles around the floor and in the cupboards. If it's wood, it needs holes in it. All the holes you can.
Lucky I've had plenty of practice setting booby traps at home for Sam.
Do you think it'll work?
Let's see.
Perfect! You'd better clean up and reset it. Johnny's going to be here soon. Hello, Johnny. Thanks for coming.
I got your message. You said it was important.
You've been more than generous with what you offered, Daddy. But I couldn't sleep at night unless I show you the truth of what this castle's really like. I'd have a guilty conscience for the rest of my life.
Sounds a little bit alarming.
It's very alarming. But it's only right and proper that I make you fully aware of the real condition of this castle.
I'm in your hands, Lily. Lead on.
See how wet the walls are? We have rising damp throughout the castle. All the plumbing needs replacing. It's going to cost a fortune to fix. Wood boars, termites. This whole wing is full of them. The entire building could collapse at any moment. And if you think this is bad, wait till you see the kitchen. What's your step? Rat droppings everywhere. We've tried everything we can, but the entire castle's infested with them. Tread very lightly. The slightest vibration can cause a structural collapse. Need I say more?
Oh, Mr. Brave. I didn't think you were coming today.
I'm afraid I had to point out some of the challenges a new owner would have to face.
Challenges?
I'm sorry I've had to disillusion you, Johnny. Of course, we'll understand that you'll now want to withdraw your offer.
Withdraw?
And I assure you there'll be no hard feelings on our side.
Lily, please, don't upset yourself on my account.
That's so kind of you to say so.
Because our little tour today has made me want to buy this building even more than before.
Yes, I thought you'd say... What?
To be honest, last night I did start having second thoughts.
Second thoughts?
I was worried the authorities would not let me make all the renovations I need. But now I've seen what a terrible state it's really in. And I'm sure they let me do whatever I want.
I don't believe this.
I'll be back with the contracts in a day or two, and then we're ready to rock. Ciao, guys.
I think we've got an unbelievable deal.
I think I want to be sick.
Baron?
Ah, Ben. Do you ever wonder what they would have thought?
They?
All the von Hasenburgs who have gone before? Can't have been easy for them sometimes either. But they didn't sell out.
Maybe because nobody ever made them an offer.
You might possibly be right. Still doesn't make selling any easier.
Marcus and Lily are going into town. Is there anything you'd like them to get for you?
Just to tell any shopkeepers they see that we'll be paying them soon enough.
Baroness, wait up. A minute, if you please.
Herr Bau, my father wants me to tell you your bill will be paid very soon.
Forget about the account. I just heard.
I'm sorry, Herr Bauer. Heard what?
Your father's selling the castle.
Where on earth did you hear that?
The baker heard it from the butcher, who heard it from the taxi driver, who... It's all over the village. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
Marcus?
I might have mentioned the possibility to the taxi driver's son. I thought I could trust him.
In this town? You might as well have broadcasted it on the TV news.
At last, that crook von Schweinestummer is about to get his comeuppance.
The guy who ripped you off over the roof tiles.
The very same. Unless he can pay debts of 200,000 euros, he'll be thrown in jail. You see, there's justice in this world after all.
There's no justice as far as the local townspeople are concerned. They're devastated that you're selling out. None of them want to go, of course.
Don't worry. It will take years for the town council to agree to his plans. I doubt there'll ever be a golf course in our lifetimes. If ever.
But it's not only that, Daddy. They feel we're turning our backs on hundreds of years of tradition.
We have to be realistic, Lily. Tradition doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah, and Johnny Brave is a commoner. They don't want the castle to be owned by someone who isn't even a proper noble.
I agree it's not ideal, but a decent commoner is 10 times better than some fake aristocrat who's bought a title.
Excuse me, Baron?
Yes, Marcus?
The mayor's on the phone. I suspect she wants to talk to you about the plans for the golf course.
I bet she does. Please start without me.
What are we gonna do? He's not listening to anything I say.
I know I said before I wouldn't come up with any more ideas, but I think I might have had one that's just too good to resist. Don't give up yet, Lily. A white knight's just appeared who could come to your rescue.
Who?
Your dad's best friend, Count Hermann von Schweinestummer.
Ben, are you mad?
No, at least not yet. Look, I want you to contact Johnny Brave and tell him your father has agreed to the prices offered.
You are mad.
Now, hear me out. Tell Johnny your dad will sell, but only on one condition.
What's that?
Good morning, Baron. Good to see you, men.
Mr. Brave.
I have the contracts of sale. All they need are our autographs.
I did exactly what you said. Said better work.
Tell me about it.
Well, it seems the time has come. All right, Mr. Brave, let's get to it.
Johnny.
What?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, Baron, I have a surprise for you.
A surprise?
I will be signing the contract under my new title.
What new title?
I know you like this place to stay in the hands of a noble family. So yesterday I bought the title to match.
You bought a title?
I made an old pal of yours an offer he couldn't refuse. He was in a bit of a financial trouble, and so I helped him out. It's a perfect win-win situation.
And just who exactly is this old pal?
He was, but now I am, the Count von Schweinestummer at your service.
Von Schweinestummer?
Do we have a problem here? I saved this fellow from going to jail. I thought you'd be pleased.
On the contrary, I'm not the slightest bit pleased. First, von Schweinestummer is not my friend. Second, he is a shameless thief. And third, any title that is bought will never be a title that resides at this castle. Thank you for your offer, Mr. Brave, but the sale is off. Good day.
You said to buy the von Schweinestummer title would clinch the deal. You said the Baron would love it.
I'm so sorry, Johnny. Looks like I got it wrong.
The cheek of the man. Imagine thinking for one moment I could be impressed by buying a title.
Spoken like a true aristocrat, Daddy.
I knew he wasn't up to much good the moment I met him. He claimed he was an Australian Aborigine.
He what?
Of course I saw through him in an instant. He didn't even know how far a boomerang can travel. Marjorie, I never really wanted to sell the castle. You do understand that, don't you?
I do, Daddy.
Good news, Baron. All the businesses in the village have agreed to defer payment on their overdue bills.
They have?
We'll still have to pay eventually, but at least we've got time to get our budget in order.
Marcus, that's fantastic.
And the mayor rang again to say how everyone in town is delighted that you won't be selling the castle after all.
You know, for the first time in a long time, I'm starting to feel a lot more positive about things.
We're going to make it work, Daddy. Whatever it takes to keep our home, we'll do it.
This is all thanks to you, you know.
Actually, it's all thanks to Ben.
Actually, it's really all thanks to the Baron. It's lucky for us he's such a snob. In the nicest possible way, of course. Excuse me, young lady, I didn't order this. Since when does a tomato sandwich come with a candle?
Since I decided to thank you for bringing Johnny Brave here.
Is that all?
No, and also for making him go away again. That was brilliant. Anything else I can get you, sir?
Well, now that you mention it, I might have 2 tomato sandwiches, thanks. Given the rewards that seem to be flowing, I might have to junk my policy of not coming up with any more ideas. If I play my cards right, this ideas caper could turn into a real winner.